Same drive every morning into work, and things are drastically changing. Most of the leaves are gone, few trees are left, but fall is officially here. Morning, everyone. It's Monday again, and we're back at her here. Just driving into the office. Customer ran the combine for a little bit over the weekend. My girlfriend and I went out and checked things out and made sure everything was working all right, and then he ran for the rest of the day. So we're headed to pick that up this morning. Hopefully Matt can give me a hand, or one of the other guys, and then we're moving up to a little place just outside of Lambeth for about a 55 acre demo there. And this gentleman's running a competitive unit. He actually called about a gleaner, and I didn't have one at the time that we could demo, but I told him that we had used ideals available that I can get my hands on from the States, and he was really interested in seeing what that was about. So gonna head up there, get the combine moved early. I don't think we'll probably start till noon, but customer that it was at over the weekend is really interested in this combine, so I'm going to try and do an appraisal while we're picking the combine up this morning on his, and start running some numbers on that. So I'll try and figure out how I can maybe show some of that in these videos. As I say, it's not all about demoing and doing stuff that way, but it is pricing and doing things there. So try and show a little bit of that into this one. But yeah, that's the plan for this morning. I know the 1050 that we were demoing down in Chatham there on Friday has been moved to Leamington. We tried to demo there on Friday, and we just didn't have a big enough tractor for what they wanted to pull. So the 1050 is going down there. We're going to throw it on their Joker that I actually sold them back when I was at HGV, and let them play with that for a day too. So I don't know what day that's going to be, but it sounds like that tractor's headed down there to Nick's, and hopefully he can get it over there and get it ready. Well, we're demoing today, like I said. Customer had their combine out here yesterday and did a little bit around the headlands, but we're just nicely getting going here. These beans are poor, to put it mildly. There's not much of them here, and it's been a struggle to get the combine set up, but she's dialed in now and looking pretty good here now. So these beans were planted really late, and they got frosted out here 2 weeks ago. So the pods are soft and squishy. They're not threshing worth a darn. Yeah, they're just it hasn't been a lot of fun on this one, but that's also part of this demo too. And you can see here, even with the flex, with the ruts, I can't get all of it. I can't get the head down far enough to be able to get to some of them. But customer's happy. It's doing a better job than what his machine was, which is great. Yeah, you can see here, there's not much there. That's 8 inch. That's 8 inches tall, my hand. So they're maybe 16 inches tall, maybe. And they're not potted up very well. That one's not bad. They're starting to dry out a little bit now all of a sudden, so hopefully that'll make it so that they thresh a little easier. So there's pockets of this all around this area. This heavier dirt, this clay, didn't get planted early this year because of all the rain we had. We're on the south side of London. Right over here actually is, we're at Wonderland in Scotland. So London is right here. Costco is just over the side here. So this little pocket through here, they got massive amounts of rain back in the spring. Couldn't get stuff in from here, sort of to the southwest. And we're seeing a lot of this year. Beans got pounded on. They got 3.5, 4, 5, 6 inches worth of rain over 1 or 2 episodes for that. So because of that, they're poor. They didn't get to roll it, so the ground conditions are not great for being able to cut. And yeah, I don't mind demos like this. It actually makes me have to work a little bit to get this combine set up a little bit more than what just going in and combine in a nice field is. But it's definitely been a fight with this one. So the customer, his girlfriend, and hired man, they all are here. They make the decisions together. So she wanted to be involved with seeing the demo too, which is awesome. And I think they're getting on pretty good here. Whereabouts are you in harvest? Last video had 1,000 viewers. Some of you will be farmers, some of you will be farmers' kids that are watching. How far are you through harvest? You have soybeans done, you got corn, whereabouts are you? Should be nice to know what others are seeing for this fall. It's been a pretty good run here, I think, with the way the weather's been. So hopefully everyone's having a good harvest. But let me know where you're at if you're still combining and stuff, and what are you running? What are you running for equipment? You running Deere, Case, AGCO, Fendt? What do you got? Should be nice to know what my viewers are looking at. Well, it is pouring cats and dogs out this morning. Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. I'm just headed to Leamington to hopefully do a tractor demo down there, but I'm not so sure that that's going to happen with the way that this weather is. We'll have to see. I'm hoping that it sort of stayed to the east a little bit here, but it's it's coming down. So yeah, so we're at Leamington. I was there the other day, and I think I'm going to wait until this actually passes because I'm pretty sure the microphone's picking up the rain. So I'll see you there. That's a little better. So I just went through a little rainstorm. Seems to be a little isolated one sort of around the London area, hopefully. So still going to keep going down to Leamington here this morning. So as I was saying, we were there the other day. Nick is the sales rep from down in the Essex area there. So he's been talking to the customer. I've worked with this customer before. He's bought a Joker and a Lexion combine from me, so we already knew each other too, so that was great. So they're looking at replacing a red competitive unit, possibly with a Fendt. So we've got we had a 930 down there, and it wasn't big enough to pull what they were hoping to pull. So we ended up grabbing the 1050 that was at another demo just around Kentbridge, which is back towards Chatham, and we're going to take it today, and I believe we're actually going to put it on that Joker that I sold them. So they've got an older 28-foot Joker. and this 1050 will have a blast working on that thing there. They love working on those high-speed discs. So this is a 30-foot RT330. It's an older model. I think it's a 15 or 16, somewhere in there. And Brian and Tom bought this from me 2 or 3 years ago. And they've been using it up until today on a big articulated case or Deere. But they're struggling with the Deere because it's wound right out at 2,000 RPM, he just said. And the case struggles to pull it a little bit. So wanted to try the Fent out on it, and it's pulling at 1,320 RPM at 12, 13, 14 mile an hour. Just flying, just working, hardly even doing anything with the tractor. So he's shocked. He couldn't believe it when he saw it go down the field. So I'll show you as he comes up to the front here. I love these tractors with Jokers. The CVT works so nice in working with them, just to get things to pull properly and not have clutch pack shift ranges and everything. So well, morning everybody. It's Wednesday. Had a really good demo yesterday with that 1050. Ended up coming back and doing some paperwork and trying to get caught up on a little bit of that stuff because I've been in the field so much. So headed in this morning. Got to do a quick rinse on the outside of the combine, wash the windows, and we're headed to Newbury, which is about, well, by combine it's going to be about an hour and a half drive west of London here. Customer wants to do beans with it today, and I think that's going to be the last day that we do beans. I'm hoping to put the corn head on it tomorrow and get right back into corn and see what this thing can do. So this demo's rocking and rolling here. We're out at Matt Weber's today, and his son Josh called me and asked if we could try the combine with them. Turns out they're one of the many people that have started watching the videos that we've been doing. So thank you to them for being involved with that. And they've got a 6140 Case IH combine with an auger head and an 8-row corn head that they use. And they're just getting to the point where it's a little bit small for what they want for a number of acres they're doing. They have a couple Fendt tractors that they use on wagons for planting, that sort of stuff. So when they saw the videos, they asked if I'd come out, and they have been rocking this Fendt 7 up and down the fields here. Currently they're probably about halfway done, maybe a little over, and they've both taken turns running it. I got to drive grain buggy for a little bit, which was kind of fun just to keep things rolling. And yeah, they seem pretty keen about learning about this new machine and seeing what kind of stuff it can do here. So Well, if anybody says you can't get a sample out of a Ideal, I beg to differ. This is Al driving the tractors back and forth to the pit. He turns 80 today, so I want to wish him a happy birthday here for sitting and talking to me. He's pretty awesome with these tractors for being 80. So I'm gonna call it quits for the day. It's I've been here since 10:30 and just coming up to 5. These guys are gonna carry on, just finish this field up, fuel me up, and then have it ready for the morning. But yeah, I'd like to thank Matt and Josh for having us out. I'd like to thank them for watching the videos too. Hope they enjoyed the day as much as I did, and I think they've definitely had their interest piqued a little bit as to what this thing can do and what the differences are compared to some of these other machines out there that they could be looking at. So with that, hope you've all enjoyed the video. If there's any questions you'd like to ask, throw them down in the comment section. Like and subscribe, it sure helped the channel out, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.